friends, Allison here with AJ's Inspired Life, and I have another flip through of a whole year of Fauxbonichi journals for you. I had a suggestion or a request if I had more to share when I did this year, being last year. Wow, happy Friday. I just did a video of 2019. In front of you, you see 2018. And as I went to get these out, here's my messy desk as usual, I now have to destroy my entire craft room because I can't find one of my months. So I'm going to show you what I could find. I obviously don't keep them in an organized fashion, which I now need to do. I organized last year's 2019. They're on a shelf. I had these in like boxes, like train cases, and you can see they're all different sizes. So I have them like fit in there as they fit, and I now want to keep them differently. So after I did last video, I went ahead and put labels on the sides of all of them, which they don't have now, you can see. And so I can, see the full year and see, because I don't go in order, and all of my journals are different sizes. But I did want to show you what I used. Again, just showing you can use anything to journal, you guys. And I did that again the year before. So this is 2018 stack review for you. We'll go through them quickly. Let me put you up in your normal spot, and we will get going. Okay. Oh, I have a little different view today. What's going on? Let's see. Hold on. All right, let me zoom you in just a little bit. See if I can get you. Okay. All right, let's get started. Oh, I already have one that fell. See, look at that. Okay, so let me just make sure. Okay, so we're gonna turn you this way, and I cannot find January. So that's gonna just annoy me, and I'm gonna have to look through my office here. But here is the year so far. Now in 2019, I used 6 journals. This is 2018, and you can see there are 6 journals here, and I'm missing one. So I used a total of 7 journals for the year. And you can see they're also all different. So I will take you through them very, very quickly. And they're not in order because I had to put them kind of, to stack them. So let me get them in order really quickly for you guys. Okay, I will put these off to the side. And here we go. Okay, so this is February, which is my first month that I could find. And this, I know, is a book I bought at like Target in the $1 section or $3 section, whatever, Spots Playground, whatever it's called. Okay, it had plain white pages in it. And I just did basic journaling, I guess, on the pages, not any color background maybe. Okay, so really quickly, but lots of washi, and still trying to do like a title every day with pens. So that was kind of consistent. I think I even pre-did some of the pages, that way. And then I'm obviously only using like one side, not both sides. So I obviously could have done 2-page spreads, or used the back side and gotten double out of this journal, if you will. So so you can just see that. Okay, so there was some color on that background, some clip art, some punches. So trying to do something consistently down here, it looks like. So I obviously maybe pre-did the washi side, so all the edges are washi taped, and then like a title, and then maybe a spot down here. Oh, I know, maybe. Well, maybe not, I don't know. I think I was trying to do a color prompt at this point. Maybe there was a color prompt. And then there's obviously some blank pages in the back. I'm trying to think. I think these are fairly, so I might even rip these out. These are fairly thick paper as I'm feeling them. I couldn't decide if I glued them together or not. It looks like I did. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Sometimes you have to glue like thinner pages together. So that's always an idea if you have like a composition book or something. So that's February for you. Okay, after that, This was a notebook from my husband's work that he got like for free and didn't use. He had a bunch of them actually. And so I just grabbed it. You can see on the front, I added the dates of March, April, and May. This is like a Project Life card, if you will. Not that brand maybe, but something like that. I just added this scrapbook paper. It was this beautiful green before. I do like to put the envelope in the front, okay? And these pages are like a cream, you can see, and I did glue these together because they're fairly thin, okay? So you can see that. So this was like, I think I started late. So I did a quick catch up. I did do a video review of this one, I believe. And so I didn't do pages for these dates. I just wrote a little quickie and then got started. So up here it's nice because it had the date prompts. So I just wrote those in that way. Okay, so some stamps, just different journaling, print ups from calendars. Some journaling. Here's a flip. Restaurant. Washi tape. You guys get the idea. There's a here's a blank page that I didn't finish. Okay. So just stickers and washi. Here's a flip. A map, State Fair flip out. So starting to put a little bit more on my pages, still doing 1 page per day, right? I do like the rings. I have to say I like how it flips and I like how it sits flat. This is from like those daily quote calendars that I know we've all used or had. Just making sure I have you guys, yep. So this is like the back of, you know, envelopes, security envelopes. I just use that as my background there. So you can see there's a quick flip through of that one. This is a flip out here of a card. Okay, so that's March, April, and May. Okay, so that's 3 months, okay, in a really good size, folder. So that's kind of the difference in like a ring, because look, it still sits flat, and there's some stuff in here. There's glued stuff on every page. There's a few flip outs, nothing too fat, but that, you know, that still sits fairly nicely, and that's 3 months. So that's nice. Okay, March, April, May. Here is June. I have done a flip through of this. This was, I think, my first magazine journal that I made, and I got the idea from Joanne over at Crafty Hodges. She got it from somewhere else, I'm pretty sure, so it is not my original idea. But you know, you take a magazine and then you fold it to make the pages and then you cut it down. So this, but you can see it's 1 month and it's fairly fat. But I will tell you, this is when I fell in love with this size. And as I've shown you before, this one is chunky and just yummy to hold on to. I can't explain it, but the energy in this one is just delicious. So this is 1 month and kind of fat, but I remember traveling with this. I remember in June I was traveling and like tossing this in my bag and stuff, and this was a good size. So I do like this size. So I folded the magazine pages and then I covered them with scrapbook paper, and so that adds obviously even more thickness. So and this looks like, you know, so 1 day for both sides here, right? So just, and then this, oh, okay, so this was actually the magazine page. I left it. Okay. So some tip-ins here, tip-in, a little bit of art journaling or collaging, if you will. And then I've washi these edges here. Not finished page here. Not finished page, not finished page. Oh, I obviously meant to go back, but I didn't. So, but you can see how I kind of prepped those ahead of time. I had them ready to go and I just never went back, but that is okay. Last day of school, woohoo! Okay, again, security envelopes here. didn't finish, no journaling. Okay, and I, you know, I need to just be okay with that, obviously. But you can see now with no journaling, I literally don't know what happened this day. And so, I mean, obviously we had a game that day and I can remember that, but that's it. Here's another flip out here. Okay. And then this, I put the map in here this way. So some of these didn't get journaled, obviously. But like, you know, a card from the gym I visited, I just tipped that in so I can remember the ticket from our boat, you know. So I get the gist of the day. I just didn't journal. And then I put goodbye June. Here's a flip, right? And then another flip here. Okay. All right, so that's June. And then look what I did, you guys. This is a big journal. This is a book I bought from, I want to say like TJ Maxx or somewhere like that, just a big blank book. And I got 3 months in here. So this is not quite as big as the 2019 Big Green Monster, but it is big and it's just blank. But you can see, okay, first of all, it had these perforated pages, which I obviously would not recommend because they're meant to be torn out or available to be torn out. And obviously with the distress on it, it gets, so I'll just tape that. In the front, I sometimes, if I'm going to try to do prompts, I don't do a lot of prompts, but I'll post those in the front here. You guys, there's a full flip through of this one. So these are blank pages. And again, going back to, it looks like one a day and, you know, leaving this side blank. So again, you could get more. So Happy Mail that I colored. Started doing the backgrounds. So you guys can just kind of see the evolution or not. I mean, it's not necessarily evolution because I kind of think of that as like growth in one direction or whatever, but you can just see I'm trying different things. Obviously did the backgrounds, prep the pages, and did not did not take it. Did not do anything with it that day. So I do like the big page. This was like obviously a prompt for color. So I did an orange prompt. Yeah, so summer, you know, I didn't do some of this. But some of them just turn out like, I mean, that's, I just love that. So that was when I flew home for my reunion. Yeah, some of these colors I love. And it takes so well on the full white page, right? And so you get to really kind of see the development of that. Oh my gosh, this is my ballot that I actually voted on. And yeah, never mailed. I mailed the wrong envelope. It's so annoying. Anyway. So yeah, so this is already August, right? And then this is, you know, July. So we're getting through quite a bit, but I remember, and it sits okay. Like it's still okay to work in here. It's not like, and I'm not using this side, so I'm not, you know, dealing with this too much, but it's still okay. It's not too bad. All right, but lots of room for like cards, and you can see these cards obviously would fit 4 to a page easy. Those are the, you know, Project Life cards, if you will, that size. Okay, stuff from like, you know, first day of school, and then like the pencil, you know, all the school stuff we bought, you know, pencils, all that kind of stuff. Goodbye August, and then here's like a front page for September. So kind of cool. So this is like my kids' homework or a study sheet that they had made, you know, that was, I found on the kitchen table before they threw it out. So I just glued that in there just to kind of remember where we were that day. half journaled, half not journaled at all. I don't know on this, like I'm tempted to almost cut this out. Like I want to leave the date almost to just know it was a blank page, but I'm tempted to almost use this somehow. But then I'm like, I think I'm just going to leave it in here to have it be what it is. Massage. I'm liking that page. But you can see I wasn't super diligent on everyday journaling and not going back and doing it. So, and that is okay. That is okay with me because that's where I was in this time in this day. Okay. So that is the end of September. You get the gist of it. I know I'm going super fast, but there is a full flip through of this one. So, but that's a big, chunky, right? But kind of a good, I don't know. I like it. That one feels good. All right, so that's September. In October, I go back to this magazine size because actually for October and November, I went back and made another magazine journal. You can see it's pretty good size, okay? And I remember I started this just with 1 month, obviously, and then decided there was enough pages I was going to add November. So you guys don't have to commit to, you know, 2 months at a time or something. So again, made the magazine journal, folded all the pages, and then put scrapbooking paper on top of it. So it adds to that thickness. So you can just see, but again, it's still 1 day and then you know, for 2 sides on this one, but some undone pages, lots of undone pages, little notes, a note from the groomer for my dog. Oh, his progress report. So I'm trying to see. Flip out here. It's a little bit harder to work in, okay? And obviously it wasn't as, this wasn't all packed when I was working in it, but you can see it like obviously doesn't sit flat, but it is a fun size. Little envelope from, you know, Chinese food probably, something like that, a little vellum envelope. So I like the backgrounds, but you have to then work around them and like make journaling spots on them. So, but this was obviously a busy time and I was just doing minimal journaling, so that's okay too. So obviously here I prepped this page to journal and did not. Okay. Whoops. That's a fall flip up that way. And now we're into November. Okay, so again, adding, you know, background papers. This is a little bit of a flip out this way and then a flip up this way. So 2 pages. 2 pages. So I guess at some point I decided when I did count my pages, let's see. This is 2 pages. So maybe for November, I decided I was going to stay in the journal, but only do 1 page per, because back here I was using 2. So once I counted the pages. So it looks like I went back to just using 1 side per day. So again, just being flexible with it and enjoying it. And then that's, the 27th, here's a little envelope I made and stuck some stuff in there that way. Oops. And then, oh my gosh, do you guys remember those fun plates, those fashion plates? That's so funny. I bought one at the thrift store. It was like $3. It was so much fun. There's a shout out to Joanne. Got my hair done. Put a bunny rabbit in there. And then goodbye November, okay? But you can see how warped that is, okay? Because it's just not meant to hold that amount, right? So even though I counted whatever, I still miscounted and had extra pages back here. So, all right, you guys, that's it. And I have one last one. This is December. 2018. This is a pre-bought book. This is a Michaels one. I got it probably on clearance. You know, they're Faith, I don't know, Faith whatever. They were on sale. I remember I bought a bunch. So same idea, right? Just covering up the pages. And so for December. So these are journal prompts and that I put in here. Kind of made like a flip this way for them. Okay. And then taped the edges. And then, so here's the original paper. It's like a pretty thin graph paper, if you will, here. But looks like 1 page for 2 pages for 1 date. But like, this is like, you know, packing tape from a thing I ordered, right? So you can put anything in there. This is a fun, I do like this size, you guys. I do like it. This is a really doable. So trying like a doodle, right? This is another prompt. Okay. This was a Christmas card we got, and then I just made it, you know, I cut out the card on the inside and recut it to fit in here and then made it into a flap that way. This was my husband's dinner, work dinner, I know, just from the, so you can see, so not background coloring, just staying on that white page, which is kind of nice. Doodles. I do try, you guys. The doodling's just not my fruitcake. Oh my gosh. Just not my talent, I'm telling you. But I will try again, I'm sure. Oh, the beautiful tag from Sweet Elizabeth. Yep. See, it just brings back such fun memories. Oh yeah, so here's the thing from, we went up to Seattle to the museum. So I just tipped that whole thing in there. So it's still a really workable size. I've never gone smaller than this, I don't think. This was the gift exchange with my friends. This was the wrapping paper. I cut out pieces of the wrapping paper and put it in there. And then this was Christmas, obviously, with Chuck. So just fun. Okay, and then that was the end. So you guys, that's it. I wanted to just show you, again, you can work in any size. You can make a journal. These are handmade from a magazine that you could get from free from the library. It was bought for like $1.50, I think, in the clearance bin at Michael's, which is just a fun size. This was, again, from TJ Maxx, and I want to say it was like $4 or something. I don't even know. Big hardy hardback cover. Again, handmade here. And then this was free, but from my husband's work. And then this one was from the spot bin at Target. Okay, and they're all different. So enjoy your journal journey. I hope you found something that helps inspire your creativity today. I appreciate you hanging out with me. If you're new here, thanks for coming. Thanks to my new subscribers. I just enjoy this community so much, and I hope that we all can continue to inspire each other. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.